All right, team. You got your first part of your kite done, right? We are going to learn to cut the shell and the exterior on the kite and kind of finish everything up. So, um, when you have this step completed, all right, our next step is we're going to cut the shell of our kite. So, for that, the shell is going to be made out of tissue paper. Tissue paper, pretty fragile stuff. So, let's get to work here and see what we're doing and how we're doing it. So we are going to be using this template here, right? This template. Put this side down on the last fold. Do not cut below this line. Hot dog, hamburger, hamburger. That's what we're going to do here by folding our paper, right? So we're going to keep our paper, make sure our work surface is nice and clean, and we don't have something that's going to punch a hole in our paper. So our first fold is a hot dog. So let's fold it hot dog. Again, slow, smooth. Smooth is fast. Take my time. Line up the corners, right? Line up the corners. And then once my corners are aligned, right, I'm going to finish off that fold so it's a nice, clean fold. So there's my hot dog. And then we got a hamburger, hamburger. So going hamburger. And one more hamburger. And that, now we're going to take our template and it says put this side on the last fold. All right, so here's my last fold is going to be right here, right? So there's my last fold. And I'm putting this template on it, and then I'm not going to cut below this line. So with my template here, I'm just going to trace this out. And with that, I'm going to start making my cuts. So I just, now you have 4 sheets of paper stacked up here. So just go nice and slow. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Cutting on that line, paying attention. Trying to keep everything nice and tight and together. Excess garbage, making sure that makes it to the right spot. Flip that around, next side. Cuts. Cut. Now, if I did this right, when I unfold this, I should have this shape here, okay? And 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. They are going to be connected, right? So I am going to need to make 2 more cuts, or 1 more if you stack them up. But I want 4 of these shapes independent from each other. All right, so you should end up with this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we are going to just need 1 of them for right now. We're done with the template. You can set that off to the side. We need 1 of them here along with our straws. Okay, if we set this right on the inside here, we're going to see these are going to be able to fold over nice and neat. So we're going to take a glue stick. Okay, with our glue stick, we are going to put a layer of glue on these outside edges I want to make sure it goes all the way to the edge on that. I'm going to do all 4 sides like so. Okay. Now, I'm going to set this on my paper. Now, it doesn't really matter which edge I start with, but I'm going to lay that over nice and easy, right? Again, once we add this glue to this paper, it can get more fragile, right? It's already pretty fragile to start with. So let's really take our time, make sure we are doing this correctly. All right. And as I roll that over, I want to make sure everything's nice and tight on this. If you have some that's a little loose, right? The paper can really kind of help pull things together. So now I have my section covered with paper. Now I should be able to fold it, which is great. We are going to take our last straw and put it in. I believe I'm going to have enough here with my tag end. This is why we're not going to trim that tag end, because I need to make a pyramid. For that to work. And I want this to dry up, so I'm just feeding this through, waiting for that to come out the other side. There it is. All right, now I'm going to attach this end through this end, right? I have 2 tag ends I'm working with here, right? And I am going to just tie those together. One. Couple overhand knots here should work. Square knot, remember, if I do one direction, right, I can pull that tight. Then I want to do the opposite direction. Make sure those are opposing. You can do a couple more. I'll do 3. All right, and I'm going to call that good. Your goal is to make 3 of these identical ones, 3 that we are going to stack up, right? And then we're going to put a 4th one up top to finish our kite. So your kite, your base of your kite is going to be composed of 3 of these identical ones, right? You already have your paper cut for those, and then you have your paper cut for your 4th one as well. So good luck on building those.